I'm Gordon Mitchell. I am the Chief Information and Data Officer at Mountwest Community Technical College. We are a 2-year institution in Huntington, West Virginia, offering everything from 4 credit programs to workforce development. I've been there for about 4.5 years now, and I oversee information technology, the Banner ERP systems, and then our institutional research office. A little bit about my role. Data is the biggest piece of my role. I oversee the Office of IR and IE at Mount West, and the data is my favorite part about my job. Everything from the compliance reporting, data governance, and really the Banner systems, really just teaching others the data pipelines from data in, the data out. But again, it's my favorite part about my job. Some of the biggest challenges that we've been facing recently is just the evolving and changing landscape of higher education, really. Scalability, the tools that we're using, and really being a community college, really having a small institutional research office has been one of the bigger challenges that we've been facing. But again, we have some pretty resilient people around campus, and having a solid foundation to build off of has really been good. The sand has been a huge part of me recently, and obviously I'm grateful to even be a part of the sand. But I'll speak to my experience in higher education. I've had people that have guided me to where I am right now, and hopefully I can add to that for others. Evisions is a great partner, and really I just say, from a customer service standpoint, anytime that I've had a question, they've been there. You all have been great to work with. Again, this is my first time actually being at the conference, and I can tell you that every single person has reached out to me, made sure that I had everything that I've needed, and really been resourceful. So again, strategic partner, great to work with, and I would honestly recommend them to everyone. Evisions has supported all of our institutional goals, but specifically speaking to myself and my role, some of the presentations that I'm actually doing today speak about year 1 to year 4 and my journey at Mount West, and Evisions has been a part of that. Really just driving home some of the dashboards that we've been building, KPI tracking. We went from some of the worst KPIs in the 2-year West Virginia system to now we're top 2, top 3. So we wouldn't have been able to do that without having Evisions. In comparison to some of the other conferences that I've actually attended, is really the family feeling. Not just Evisions partners that I've been speaking to, but even others from other campuses. They've been willing to share, they've been willing to ask questions, they're not scared to raise their hand and say, hey, we're doing this at our institution, or we're open to ideas. And I know some of the other conferences that I've been to, they've been great, but I can feel the difference between Evisions Conference. Some of the goals that I've been able to achieve is process automation. At the simplest level, I'll say, of course, the reporting. We drive all of our institutional reporting through Argos, but I've used it to really revamp, get rid of our legacy systems and processes in the IR office, and really drive everything through one system. So if there was one thing that I could really focus on, would be process and really simplicity. I'm self-taught Argos, so even in some of the capabilities that I have found out on my own, I'm hearing more even coming to the conference. But the process automation, I'm really big on workflows, and some of my integrations, really all of my integrations, are now driven through Argos. My account creation, we have our bank mobile refunds for financial aid is driven through Argos. Bookstore, you name it, pretty much I'm driving everything through Argos. ROI really has been across the board, not just for me, but for my team. I believe that truly when I came to Mount West, we've always done it type of institution. We've always done it that way, but it's opened their eyes. It's saved time. Honestly, I think, cost efficiencies, I could name so many investments that we've really saved using Argos. If I could simply say one thing to anyone that is evaluating the decision to purchase Argos, is do it. I'm one person, but I can tell you that I've met others that are in my same shoes, in my same boat, that would give you the same advice. powerful, growing, and the next, evolution of Argos and really Evisions as a company. We're excited and thrilled about what's coming. I feel like Argos has been a big part of how I've gotten in my role. Everybody has a story, everybody has an experience. Argos for me has been there from day one. Again, I've had vast amount of experience between 2 and 4 year institutions, and at both institutions we've been able to leverage a tool that has pushed our mission forward.